Welcome to today's piano tutorial of Goodness of God in the key of G. If you like this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, and if you'd like personal one-on-one lessons with me, you can now go to my website and apply, or check out my Simplified Piano course to learn the easiest and most effective way to play your favorite songs on piano in any key with chords. Now we're going to start off by learning 4 basic chords, which I'll be playing below middle C, starting with C, E, and G, C major, followed up 1 position for D major, which consists of D, F sharp, and A, D major, and then up 1 more position for E minor, which consists of E, G, and B, E minor. So again, that's C major, D major, and E minor. And for our last chord, which is G major, all we're going to do is play G and B together with our middle finger and our pinky like so. So it's almost like an E minor chord, just lifting up that thumb and playing those 2 notes only. And for the left hand, we'll just play G with our thumb like so at the same time. G major. That way, our G major chord is right next to our other chord, and there's no need for making any big jumps. Moving on to our left hand, which we'll place in C position for the entire song, which means our pinky will rest on C and our thumb on G. So hands together, each of those chords will look like C major, D major, E minor, and G major. Alright, now let's take a look at our chord progression for verse 1, which is exactly the same for all the other verses. Starting with G major for 4 counts, then C major for 2 counts, then back to G major for 4 counts, then E minor for 2 counts, then C major for 2 counts, then D major for 4 counts, then back to E minor and C major for 2 counts, then G major and D major for only 1 count each, then E minor, C major, and D major for 2 counts, and then lastly G major for 4 counts. Let's try that with just the right hand nice and slow. Ready? G, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, G, 2, 3, 4, E minor, 2, C, 2, D, 2, 3, 4, E minor, 2, C, 2, G, D, E, 2, C, 2, D, 2, G, 2, 3, 4. Alright, now let's try that hands together, and for rhythm, what we'll do is play both those hands together on the first beat of each chord, and then repeat the right hand on each count of that chord. You can also alternate between the right and the left hand for some added momentum, and if you'd like to hear what that sounds like, make sure to click the video in the description box below for part 2 of the play along video so you can hear how that sounds, and feel free to play along with me. Alright, now let's try that hands together starting from the beginning of our verse with G major for 4 counts. Ready? G, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, G, 2, 3, 4, E minor, 2, C, 2, D, 2, 3, 4, E, 2, C, 2, G, D, E, 2, C, 2, D, 2, G, 2, 3, 4. Alright, moving on to the chorus, which starts with C major for 4 counts, then G major for 4 counts, then back to C for 4 counts, then G major for only 2 counts, then D major for 2 counts, then C major for 4 counts, then G and D for only 1 count, then E minor for 2 counts, C major for 2 counts, D major for 2 counts, and lastly, G major for 4 counts or 8 counts, however you like. Now let's try that hands together nice and slow from the beginning of the chorus with C major for 4 counts. Ready? C, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, D, 2, C, 2, 3, 4, G, D, E, 2, C, 2, D, 2, G, 2, 3, 4. All right, moving on to our bridge, we have G major for 2 counts, then C major for 2 counts, then D major for 2 counts, and then back to G major for 2 counts, and that repeats. Then we have G major, C major, D major again for 2 counts, but then we have an E minor chord for 2 counts, then E minor again for another 2 counts, and then we have C major and D major for 2 counts, and end with G major for 4 counts. Let's try that with hands together from the beginning of the bridge. Ready? G, 2, C, 2, D, 2, G, 2 again, G, 2, C, 2, D, 2, G, 2, G, 2, C, 2, D, 2, E minor, 2, E minor, 2, C, 2, D, 2, G, 2, 3, 4. And that's it, guys. If you'd like to hear those chords with vocals, click the video in the description box below for part 2 of this video, and feel free to play along with me. And that's it, guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and comment down below with what your favorite worship song is that you'd like to see me do next. Love you guys, and see you next time.